I got the Chippy mod for my Orion. And I have been trying it for a few days right now. I will tell you my thoughts about it. And would I recommend it if you have Orion 1.5? So the first point that comes to my mind is that Orion is so cheap. Even if this Chippy mod, it costs somewhere around $40 plus shipping. I think it's totally worth it because this is like 150 balisong for what it is, 85 or something. I can't remember what it costs, but something like that. So that's a good reason to get this mod for it, because even when you combine the price of the balisong and the mod, Chippy mod, the price is still cheap. Second reason is, of course, customizability is great. Like most of the people that collect balisongs and do tricks with balisongs and are flippers, they enjoy this kind of customization stuff. They enjoy taking your balisong apart and putting stuff into it and it looking cool and making it unique. Third reason, you can adjust the preference, because every flipper has their own preference on the balance, on the weight and stuff. So this, when you have this mod, you have more room to make it flip just the way you like. I mean, Zippy has many mods for many balisongs, so this is only one that I have and I know about, but I have heard it, if some balisong has like some fault, Chippy tends to fix that fault and make it a good balisong. So yeah, that was all freestyled. I didn't think this video before I started it, but this is the pouch that came with the Chippy mod. Here you can see is the old spacer for Orion. By the way, this is the glow in the dark color. There in the website of Chippy there are many colors: pink, green, orange. Many people have the orange. I think it looks pretty good, but with this colorway I didn't want to get it. So this is like a little bit like shade, G10 shade. Many balisongs have that kind of handle. Actually, let me go charge it a little minute. Damn, look at that. That actually looks quite cool. Damn. But yeah, this is the glow in the dark version. He used some kind of plastic on the that is glow in the dark when he 3D prints these mods. And yeah, the quality is great. It doesn't feel like cheap and it's gonna break. And one reason also why you would want this kind of mod is when you drop your balisong this way, it will take the beating and it doesn't hurt so much. I mean, this is cheap balisong, so it's not that big of a deal if you drop this, but it's cheap enough to be a beater, but good enough to not beat it. I think that about this balisong. But yeah, this is the pouch. As you can see, there are these ball bearings that came with this mod. I will talk about the balances and modifications of balance a little bit right now. So there was this kind of ball bearings in the packet and these two spacers. The installation was easy, and Chippy had a good video about it. But yeah, so basically there's 2 spots down there on both handles for ball bearings, and 1 about right there, about that spot. So max 3 weights per handle you can add. First I tried this with 2 weights on the bottom, and it was okay, but wasn't quite my preference. It made like, when I was fanning the balisong, it made it like unbalanced, I would say. It went like that. If I don't know if that's a good demonstration, and if you have any idea what I'm talking about, but it started doing that. After that, I tried it with only that 1 ball bearing right there, and I've been enjoying this setup, and I haven't even tried it without any weights. I like this so much. I think this is perfect for me. It has this nice momentum. In the last video I did about Orion, I talked about how it felt a little bit like floaty and stuff for me. And I think by adding this little bit of weight, it removes that problem for me. That's all like my own preference and my own weirdness. But I like my balisongs like a little bit handle biased. I don't enjoy handle bias. This is not handle biased balisong. This is pretty much neutral, I think. The whole topic of balances and neutral balances is like pretty much subjective, but I feel like stock Orion 1.5 is pretty much neutral, at least for me. Don't at me, because it feels neutral for me, but maybe not for you. But yeah, with 1 weight, I think it feels so good. It carries momentum well, and it's still not too like handle biased. When you have no weights on this mod, it's about the same balance as vanilla. Like regular stock Orion 1.5. Then when you start adding the weights, it starts to be more handle biased. But yeah, I really like this mod. One thing that happened to me, I don't know if it's like usual or if it just was my luck. When I installed these spacers and I tightened this pivot screw all the way, the swing did suffer from it, so I used the spare bushings that are on the Orion package and tuned them, and actually made a video about that. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. Go watch that video, I think that was a good video. It had like edits and all that. Most of my videos I'm doing is like I'm just talking and flipping and like chatting, yapping. But yeah, I like this mod. Should you get it? Yes, you should. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.